So much to talk about. Sorry, I went from emotion and straight into analysing. Let me just have a moment. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for being here with me today. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, a musical theatre performer, a voice teacher, and today I will be finally reacting to the Disney Love Medley from Voctave. Now this is actually quite old, but a lot of you did ask me to react to this and give my own thoughts to it. I haven't actually watched this, I think. I've heard of it and I have seen it, but I think I've always just kept it on the side. I don't know why. And I'm sure I'm going to be amazed. And again, I'm sure I'm going to wish that I would have watched it when it first came out. I loved watching the Disney medley from Voctave that a few months ago. I keep saying weeks, but it's probably more than that. It was so fun, so beautifully arranged as well, all their voices together. So I'm sure this is going to be equally as amazing, if not better. I don't know how they can top that. Before we do get on to the main part of the video though, please remember that I will be pausing and stopping and talking about what I'm hearing vocally, so you don't need to tell me that I'm pausing because I know I pause. Without further ado, well, let's get to it. Before we do, I almost forgot. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Thank you to those who are already subscribed. It means so much. But yeah, if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Now, let's go. God, this is gonna make me cry already. I love this song.
Watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been.
Oh, we're gonna change, da da. I love the sound that is being created right from the get-go. It's this kind of hollow ooh kind of feel. It's kind of a little bit hooty, but it's very full. It's kind of given this really lovely build-up kind of effect behind, because each of them obviously have their own track that they're following, their own pattern and sequence that they're following, and it's really lovely and just really beautiful. We are hearing quite a sung-through melody from Kirstin, and what I mean by this is everything's kind of placed to the rhythm and sung through. It's not until we get to the last line that we kind of alter the kind of phrasing a little bit, but otherwise everything's really sung through.
All that time, never even knowing just how blind I've been.
Yeah, it's not until blind I've been that the bin comes a little bit earlier, kind of letting us hear it a little bit stronger. I love the little flip that we hear on the never even know. It's so beautiful and subtle, really goes with the theme. It's really set in the mood.
All that time, never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now she's here.
I love seeing the mouth shapes of all the BV singers there, just really anchoring and supporting through that phrase. It's really lovely. As soon as we heard the male vocals from Jeremy, we heard some high BVs coming, so it was really nice, kind of complimentary, really lovely, kind of full orchestra sound there. I love, and I cannot stress enough, the harmony on that last section. I want to listen to that again. Really lovely call and response here.
She's standing here. It's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light.
So much to talk about. I love that high vocalist as well. We heard her before in the other Disney medley. Just really spring up there. Glorious soprano. Lovely narrow face shape as well to really let that spring up high. It's glorious. That unison as well on the "and at last I see the light" really changes the mood as well, makes them come all together, and then obviously we split back up to BVs. And then here on the last one, we were focusing on certain words. Again, just giving us a different kind of feel, and we hear those highlighted words, and it's a lot more emphasized on them. And there's a real swell to it as well, a real crescendo onto the notes, and just all that blend coming together, and that lovely bass note at the bottom is really nice. It's like the warm, real, bright. It's like they were talking about themselves, because that's what it sounds like. It's so good. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Come stop your crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. I don't know what it was about that. I love this song. We're on an E flat up there, beautifully mixed, and it wasn't a huge belt. Sorry, I went from emotion and straight into analysing. Let me just have a moment. I don't know what it is about that. I love the do that we're hearing, and again, all building in together, not just from one person. It's just something about that music is so lovely, and you forget that it's all produced by human vocals here, human voices here. It's just insane. Going back to what we just heard Kirstin do on that "Don't You Cry," it's up there in our thinner folds, in our head voice territory. If we were to just go up there. But what Kirstin's doing is using her mix beautifully, so we don't hear that kind of sudden transition into that thinner fold. We are quite nicely in a balanced mix here, so it's not heavily with our chest dominant, making it a little bit more of a belty kind of sound, but it's so beautifully placed that it just sounds like a really well-spoken phrase, even though we're up there. And she's actually setting this off right from the beginning of this song in this really bright kind of cartoon place. The larynx is lifted a little bit just to get it into this kind of baby, kind of heightened feel. Real cool. It'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry.
For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. Don't you cry when destiny calls you. You must be strong. You gotta be strong. It may not be with you, but you gotta hold on.
Oh, it's so lovely overlapping. I will go back just to revisit this part. Makes such a lovely change for the listener and whoever's watching when the BVs kind of take the main melody, and then we hear a call and response from the two front singers. It's really lovely. We had a little bit of a pop feel from Kirstin there on that little run, little kind of riff in there. Just brings out a new flavour to it. That little thing. distance. I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong.
And
I know asking will be worth my while.
I would go most anywhere to find where I belong.
Ooh. Find where I belong. We got up to a B flat there from Jeremy. Really lovely placement of the tongue there, just keeping everything relaxed. Really gorgeous blend as well. Up there on the mix, about to enter the second passage, and we're still quite a lovely chest connection in there. That was not a sentence. He still has a lot of chest connection there, meaning that we're in the mix is basically what I meant. Again, I really love the go the distance, somehow I'll be strong. It's really kind of sung with quite urgency. Somehow I'll be strong. It's really just punching out those lines, emphasizing those. It's really nice. And this soprano, I can't get over how clear and just tiny and just controlled that voice is. It's so nice.
And I know I would go most anywhere to find where I belong.
I love that pause before belong. Everything's so tiny up there. There's a lot of resistance up there to get that kind of cry, connection, speech-like quality up there because, hey, why would I talk up there? This is what I mean by that exaggerated call feel, the exaggerated talk feel, because, I don't talk up there. But how we get that speech-like quality up there is to get into that light fill, whine over it, explore the crazy sounds, and then slowly those muscles will know where to go and that sound will happen. Also, we had a lovely shooting star when we went back into that little key change moment from Kirstin. Shooting, ooh vowel, it's just so difficult to get kind of right, and we were kind of quite in a balanced sort of mix there. We're on a C sharp there, and we see a little bit of an vowel happening. The just opens it up ever so slightly to get hold a little bit more naturally of a chest connection, so we're not ooh, which favours a little bit more of a higher kind of head voice feel. Close. I love when they tie it back together and you can hear everything. You'll be my heart. You'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart, and I see the light, and go the distance. It's just all combining, all really lovely together. I think for the first time at the end, we actually heard the female backing vocalist from Voctave kind of giving an underlining score for Kirstin, and the males came in when Jeremy came in, whereas previously we had the females kind of coming in when Jeremy would sing and the males for Kirstin. So that was quite nice, a different blend as well, and it took a while just to get those ears tuned into that because it was a nice surprise. The C-sharp belt from Kirstin here at the end, your heart, I think is what's been said. Your heart, we're kind of favouring onto the vowel, and the your is also going your heart is where we're kind of placing both of them. We're including a lot more chest dominance in this note here to get it more into that belt feel, but it's got so much twang in there to help that support as it is a very long note. Well, I absolutely loved that. I thought I was going to cry at 1 second then. It's just something about those songs, and it wasn't like there were, you know, many songs, but I just love when songs kind of come back and they overlap one another and you can just point out this. I think I have mentioned this before, but when I was at uni, I was in this singing group and we did a Disney a cappella medley. It was one of my favorite things to do. I got to sing a little bit of Ariel's song. At the end, we came all together for Go the Distance, and at the very end, we brought back some of those, you know, well-sung lines through each of our solo performances. We brought them back at the end of Go the Distance, and it really reminds me of this, brings me lovely memories of those days. It's just so lovely and warm. Thank you very much for being here and watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell button and the thumbs up button, and leave me any comments in the comment section below. I'll be sure to say hi, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!